Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have another Legends of Runeterra video, this time featuring a deck I like to call Silly Bear. Why is it called Silly Bear? Well, because this deck is super OP, giga nuts, super busted, hyper broken, and every other term you can just, put into one word, silly. It's just one simple word. It's a silly deck. And the bear is Volibear, so Silly Bear. And as you can already tell, this is a mono Volibear deck. No other champion is required because we're playing Shadow Isles as our second region. And yeah, this deck is just incredibly busted. I don't want to call it the best Volibear deck right now because we're still testing the waters, but as far as I've played, this deck is just the best I've created so far. I'm not gonna even, pat myself on the back here. This is straight up the best deck I've created in this expansion. And I've tried numerous decks with Volibear. Every single region you can possibly think of. I tried Shurima, Ionia, Targon. Shadow Isles is just the best. I also tried PNZ and Janna combo. I've seen some people actually on ladder running this combo, and it was actually decent. It was a pretty nice combination. But this combination just beats everything by a mile. So let's actually get into the deck guide and show you what this deck is all about. So, why does this deck is so broken? Well, we have Shadow Isles, and having Shadow Isles means tons and tons of removal. So we have the Soul Harvest, which completely counters the meta right now. Right now, everyone is running Volibear and Galio. Soul Harvest just completely dunks on this deck, and yeah, you just win. It's that simple, you just win. Formidable can't deal with the Soul Harvest, no matter what they do. Even if they buff, the buffs only give them 2 attack and maybe, HP. But the Soul Harvest don't care. It does not care about the 2 attack, it doesn't care about the HP. You just win. So no need to explain this much. This deck just beats Formidable, just annihilates Formidable. Also, you always need to mulligan for the Soul Harvest against them. Now, outside of that, of course, we got the 3 copies of Vengeance, the best removal spell in the game. Straightforward, kill a unit. And we also got 2 copies of Quietus, just in case we run into an aggressive type of deck. Also, it's really good to remove some weapons if needed. So, outside of that, we have in Shadow Isles cards, we have Glimpse Beyond, really powerful tool, card draw. Whenever you play a big creature, your opponent is always gonna remove it one way or another. So having a cheap card draw is really good because you're sacrificing a unit that's, supposed to be dead anyway, and you're getting to draw 2. So really, really good in this deck and synergizes incredibly well. And of course, Ceaseless Entry, more blocker, chump blockers, stalls the game, and give you a card draw while you're at it, so incredible. Now this is all in terms of the Shadow Isles cards, and this is why we run Shadow Isles, mainly for removal and card draw. Now in terms of Freljord, we got tons and tons of new exciting cards. So let's start with the first one. The Sky Splitter, one of the best combat tricks we have had in a while. Definitely on par with the Demacia combat trick, which gives +2/+2 for 2 mana. This is also an elemental, can synergize pretty well with other decks, but not really, that relevant. But actually, no, it is relevant. Why did I say it's not relevant? It actually is relevant because we have the Clash of Giants, but we're gonna talk about this later. So, it's not that important in, magnitude compared to other Janna decks I've seen. But yeah, this is really good. And the Elemental tag, of course, is really great. Invocation of Thunder. Now, I want to talk about this card real quick. So, someone in my comments when I reviewed this card, a long-time viewer actually, have said this card is really powerful. And I've said this card is kind of bad. I thought it was too slow. I was wrong. Yeah, 100%. I'll definitely admit it when I was wrong, and I'll definitely admit when I was wrong, and I was completely wrong about this card. This card is really good. Obviously not giga busted, but really, really good card, and I was totally wrong about it. So the guy in the comments, you're right, and I was wrong. So good job. You guessed correctly, or I guess you just knew better than I did. So well done, my dude. Outside of that, what do we have? We have the Valhyr Prophet, another new card. When you summon her, you summon a Sigil of the Storm. By the way, we should talk about Sigil of the Storm a bit. Just a quick reminder. It reduces the mana cost of Titanic allies to play. by 1, and this landmark also stack. Titanic Ally is a unit with 8 attack or health. 8 plus, so more is, you know, still counts as Titanic, obviously. And outside of that, we do have the Winter's Touch, also an elemental ramp card, phenomenal, works incredibly well. If you're already at 10 mana, it's just a really cheap card draw, so really powerful card in this deck, does everything you want it to do. Perfect, yeah, just perfect. Harsh Winds, of course, insanely powerful combat trick right now in the meta. You might just even considering adding one more copy, but I didn't feel like you need one more copy, but 2 copies is more than enough, you know, by the time your opponent play his Volibear, you know, because you're encountering a lot of Volibear decks right now, so by the time your opponent will play a Volibear, you'll have a Harsh Wind in hand, possibly, more than likely. So, really good and powerful combat trick. 3 copies of Rond, the Magma Serpent. He's usually the card you bounce. You want to play it first to get the landmarks. You know, from the landmark, you usually play your cheaper landmarks, then you play a Rond, and from the Rond, you play a Volibear. That's usually how the curves goes, if you get a tiny bit of luck on your side, but this is probably, you know, in the best case scenario, this how it should go. You play your cheaper landmarks, and then you cast Rond, and then Rond gives you 3 Sigils of the Storm, and then you cast your Volibear. You know, which is ideal curve. Doesn't happen obviously all the time, but when it happens, super spicy and game winning. Outside of that, 2 copies of Stormbringer, honestly one of the best removal they ever printed for failure. Thank God, dude, thank God. To think, how do you call it, Icequake exists in a game and then they just printed Stormbringer is nuts, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy power creep. Stormbringer is giga nuts. Wow, incredibly good board clear. Obviously, you don't run 3 copies because there are not many aggro decks right now, or mid-range. Yeah, so you just run 2 against them. That's more than enough. And of course, Volibear's signature spell is also Stormbringer, so that's something you need to consider. Take into consideration. Really good. So now I know the 2 last cards are super exciting, and of course it's the She Who Wanders. Now She Who Wanders again counts as a Titanic ally because it's a 10/10. So if you can get it down on turn 8 or 7, basically you just win against whichever opponent you're playing against. 10 mana 10/10 with regen is giga nuts, and the effect just annihilates every Volibear Galio player in sight. I had players just simply conceding whenever I play this card. Yeah, no need to go into that much depth into explaining this card. Super powerful effect. If you're playing against aggro and you got this card off, you pretty much just win, especially against formidable decks. Now, Clash of Giants is a card we should give a quick read, actually. It's a 16 mana slow speed spell that says, summon 2 random Titanic followers. I cost 1 less for each elemental spell or skill you've played this game. Maximum 10. So this card can, at bare minimum, can cost 6 mana, which is obviously phenomenal. Or already, if you can cast this for 10 or even 8, you know, that's really good. That's really good. If you can get it for 8 or 10 mana area, that's really powerful. That's really powerful. And just a really such a wonderful game-ending card. The followers you're going to get are always good, always, because Titanic followers are just phenomenal. Obviously, you can low roll against and get this, like, you know, this owl that have like really low attack, but that's never happens. Most of the time you get something broken. You get 8/8 on average, and that's totally nuts. That's giga nuts. So yeah, perfectly balanced card, as I like to say. And also, don't forget, it's elemental spells and skills, so if you cast 1 Volibear, you get 3 Relentless Storms on board, so that's already alone. Volibear alone just reduces the card cost by 3 mana, so this is nuts. And of course, you got all of these elemental spells we already gone through, so by the time you're gonna play this card, it's probably gonna be around the 8 cost, you know, around 8 or 10, just like as I said before, around the 10, I said 8 or 10 costs, something like that. So yeah, that's pretty much the deck guide. This is a really powerful deck to play, guys, so be careful when you're playing it. You do need to know your matchups and how to mulligan. I actually lost a few games because I didn't mulligan right. You know, I was really greedy and kept a lot of landmarks in hand, kept a lot of ramp. Don't do that. If you see you're playing against a formidable opponent, always try to mulligan for the soul harvest. And, you know, just winning by the board. You don't have to, like, do this giga ramp into the She Who Wanders. It won't work every single time. You just want to play your game and, you know, survive. That's basically the gist of it. So, mulligan correctly. Know your matchups. That's basically all I can say. And, you know, I got some really spicy games coming up for you soon. I believe we have 5 today. Usually I upload 3, but, you know, games were really fast. And also this deck is super fun to play and I believe to watch. So we got 5 games for today. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll catch you on the next one. Another Volibear opponent. That's impossible. Dude, I see so many variations of Volibear decks. Everyone literally trying to aim with so many variation. That's a full kit, by the way. That's a really good hand. But yeah, so many variation. Now it's Volibear and Galio. That's a first. But I'm so happy they actually testing so many decks. And that's honestly just... Oh, God. Yeah, this guy... Yeah, this gotta go, dude. I can't let this one live. But yeah, as I said, I'm so happy Volibear is being tested with so much region, you know, region variety right now. So many regions, just incredible. Okay, I think this is the turn to actually drop this. It's probably now or never. And also, if I gain the mana now, that means I can actually get a Ceaseless Sentry and the Valor Prophet, the Valhyr Prophet, on the same turn. So this is huge for me. Okay.
What do you seek and what do you offer?
Wow, that's really interesting. I totally did not expect the Mage Seeker Jr. here. I guess it's a tech against the Janna decks, but sure. Yeah, that's really interesting. Oh, so we did attack. That was super greedy, my man. That was super greedy. So we play this. I assume he does not have a landmark removal. Oh my god, a pass with this much mana. Dude, that's crazy. Okay, so hopefully I get a Titanic unit here. Nice! Dude, this is the perfect Titanic unit. No landmark removal, dude. No, wait, it doesn't have a landmark removal. It's Demacia and Freljord. So it's fine. If he will be greedy and play one more unit, that's gonna be giga nuts. Oh my god, dude! Perfect! Perfect!
They are less satisfying for my fang.
Shield of Durand is fine. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Finally a good payoff for playing ramp, dude. Finally. And that's to attack, obviously. If you're gonna use a buff to defend, dude, that's... Wow, are you kidding me? That's huge for me. He actually used a Sky Splitter here, and I sneaked in some 10 damage. That's nuts. That's crazy powerful, dude. Oh, nice, another Titanic unit. That's perfect. Okay, if he does drop Galio, that's kinda suck. Nope, gonna drop him. Oh, a full pass. That's a GG, my man. Yeah, no way, that's not a GG. Only open attacking. Unfortunately, I don't have buffs. But I do get closer to the finish line. Sure. We'll play the Ceaseless Sentry. Oh, and we even got sigils. Oh, that's really crazy. Okay, so let's draw just a bit. See what we get. Nice, this is really good. Okay, so obviously we're gonna do this. In case he does have the combat trick. Volibear cost. How much does Volibear cost? Nah, I don't have enough. So if he does have the combat trick, yeah, we just Have to use the harsh winds here. I do want a mean open attack. Let's go. And that's a Volibear level up. And that's the win. Let's go! Oh my god, dude, that's perfection, dude. Perfection. That's crazy. Okay, he can defend against this. Oh, okay, he does. Oh my god, dude, bro, Volibear is insane. It's the best champion in the entire game, dude.
Snow is red from our foe.
True. Oh my god, Jinx and Janna. Shadow Isles. That's weird. Is this an aggro deck with Shadow Isles? Oh my god. Okay, so definitely not keeping the Winter's Touch, right? I mean, it's an aggro deck. It's a... Oh my god, dude. I got the exact same things. And even more. And a Volibear against aggro. That's nuts. Yo, that's crazy, dude. That's actually crazy. Oh, thank god I actually got a Soul Harvest. Wait, what? Wait, so it's not an aggro deck? Oh, okay. We have the landmark removal clearly. It's totally fine, man. We have some ramp. Oh, that's huge. Actually, it didn't really do anything that frightening. Okay, so double ramp is pretty huge. And actually having the Soul Harvest for the Janna is nuts. And also having Harsh Wind and Soul Harvest is a really good combo. You know, if it comes down to this, obviously. So now we built up our mana pool. This is great. I might want a Harsh Wind. Depends on what he plays. Let's see if he attacks here, actually. I can take 5 damage. It's not that bad.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Janna's name.
I'm not gonna take that. So we're gonna use this. And I don't think about Harsh Winds. 4 damage is fine. We rather just play the Invocation of Thunder here. Now, clearly, he's gonna waste mana to remove it because we can cast Volibear next turn. Oh, we got another one. Oh, that's sick. So, this is the landmark removal. Or not. This is interesting. Kinda wonder why he didn't use it. But okay, I'll Volibear. That's huge, dude. Dude, Volibear finally feels like, honestly, a perfect ramping champion. Okay, that's a Vengeance, sure. We cleared his board, and that's exactly why Volibear is insane, dude. The fact that he actually have an on-play effect that's good, you still gain something from playing it, unlike a Tryndamere or something where he just dies. What? Catalog of Regrets? That's interesting. Wow, I totally didn't expect that. Okay. So he's attacking, sure. Oh no, he's playing something? Oh, that's... What is this deck? That's interesting. I wonder what he's playing. That was super greedy move, by the way. That's a super greedy move. And the fact that I can just Clash of Giant next turn is insane. But obviously, he might just run Ruination, so we're gonna open attack. If he gets Vengeance, totally fine. Dude, Volibear is the best champion they ever printed, man. They are. It's honestly just the best. Oh! Oh, right, wait, it didn't mill it. It was just like a normal Vengeance from the Catalog of Regret. Interesting. Okay, so it appears that he does not have another Vengeance. Or he doesn't want to use it. Interesting. Sure. So I'm guessing we are using the Clash here. The first one. And again, if we just want a board clear, totally fine. He wastes his entire mana, and we have Glimpse Beyond to draw some cards. Oh, that's insane. That's already maxed out. Because we play 3 Volibears that actually count as 6 skills. So if he play Ruination, I win on the spot. So I assume he won't play it. Vengeance is totally fine. Gonna draw some cards. Vengeance is good. Gonna use this. Overwhelm the board a bit. Oh, this card is giga nuts, dude. Oh my god! Oh my god! 2 Cadragrins! 2 Cadragrins into Lord Elrod Mageseeker. That's crazy! Yo, and they bounce off each other. That's insane. Because that's give dragons everywhere. +4/+4. That literally works. Oh my god. Yo, that's nuts. Dude, that's absolute busted. So we're gonna do this. Oh, that's so cool. Everything gets overwhelmed. So we're gonna pass. Now, I know for a fact he does have 1 Vengeance in hand. Let's see what he does about the rest of it. He may have 2 more Vengeances. Okay, so we did have double Vengeance. Or not. Oh, okay. Oh my god, dude. GG. Oh, that was crazy. Oh my god, this was nuts. Oh my god, dude. Volibear is perfect. What an amazing game, dude. Wow, GG. What? No champion deck? Man, what tier is it? That... okay. So I guess we do keep the Quietus. Because clearly this is an aggro deck. Uh-huh. Interesting. Is it a Siren Song deck? Nah, it can't be. That'd be way too weak. Oh! A Wildfire deck. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see how it goes. That's super funny. Respect. I do need to build a Wildfire deck. I also said I'm going to do so. And I haven't quite gotten into it. Oh my... dude, what am I playing against? What? Okay, now you have my attention, my dude. That's crazy. What is this deck? I actually have no idea what I'm playing against. Ah, dude, I misplayed. I should have played the ramp. Oh my god, dude, I was so fascinated by the... Ah, never mind. That's fine. That's fine. Let's attack. So, the Crimson Banquet Hall. So, clearly I have no board presence. I mean, you wouldn't really play it otherwise. I can't Quietus. I really want to use this and the Valkyrie Prophet.
The winds of change blow.
So now we are getting closer to Volibear, which is again perfect. Sky Splitter is great. I'm trying to think what can this possibly be? I mean, yeah, Wildfire and like what? Tons of Cardra? I mean, that still sucks. Why would you do that? Sure, he dies to Volibear. That's totally fine. Okay, that also can die to Volibear. Oh, damn. Oh, no, it's fine, it's fine. He doesn't have enough mana. So I assuming he's going to all attack, or not. Okay, so this is a Volibear.
They offer tools, bone, entrail, but never flowers.
Good. They are less satisfying for my fangs.
Nice, Volibear. Nice. Okay, so this is really good. Nice, this is a board clear. And he does not have a response. So this is supposed to be like an ultimate card draw into Wildfire burn deck. This is weird, dude. You know people are playing Volibear right now when he comes... Oh no. Oh no, dude. Don't tell me it's some weird OTK deck. No way. No way this is some weird OTK deck. Okay, Wildfire. Oh, this is actually genius, dude. Oh, this is actually genius. Dude, respect. Wow, this is really cool deck. I don't think he have enough for lethal, but... Oh, he low rolled. They got the Swindlers into the Swindlers. Oh, respect, dude. That's a really cool deck. I'm gonna feature this game. This was such a cool deck, dude. Wow, I love this idea. Absolutely loving it. Respect. Ah, another Volibear deck, dude. No. It feels like that's literally all that I'm facing right now. So another Volibear Galio deck, so... we got a mulligan the Volibear. Yeah, I knew we gotta get another one. So that's good. We actually mulliganed him. And 2 Soul Harvest against the Galio deck is always a nice thing to have. And a Winter's Touch. So that's really good opening hand. Can't really complain there. Wow, so many people are playing Galio Volibear. I wonder why. That's interesting. Rond. Can be good if we get more landmark. Stormbringer is actually kind of bad in this matchup because they do run the Formidable that does not take damage from skills and spells. Broodwing isn't that bad. Maybe we'll wait until he equips and then we can respond with a Soul Harvest.
I sculpt what others only dream of.
Uh-huh. So, okay, let's start with this, actually. So now if he equips, we do have a response. Yep, perfect. Okay, wasted his entire mana. That's huge. And I actually got the massive advantage, probably. Oh my god! Perfect. Okay, ramp, ramp, ramp. Balin the Benevolent, let's pass. Make him think we don't have a response, but we do have the Stormbringer. Oh boy! That's huge. That's huge. So now I guess we play the Rond into the Shield Wonders, right? I mean that's the only play that makes sense. So attacking. 2 Petricide, totally fine. He put the damage on the Challenger one. I think you should put it on the other one. Unless you wanna... Oh, Galio. Okay. GG. Oh my god. The Shield Wonders, dude. GG. I'm so sorry. I put a tech card against this deck. I apologize, dude. Heimerdinger and Jayce. Finally, not a Galio and Volibear deck. That's a first. Okay, Vengeance is good. You know what? We'll actually mulligan the Vengeance. Maybe hope for some ramp. Stormbringer is actually really good. Winter's Touch is great. The D2 Glimpse Beyond kinda sucks. Ooh, that's really bad. That's really bad. Hopefully he doesn't have his 1-drop. Oh, nice. He doesn't. That's really great. Oh, nice. We did get something. So I guess it's gonna be just pass and pass. Then he's gonna play 6-cost card draw, I assume. So we're gonna ramp. We have a pretty free turn. This is great. So why not use it? No, he will draw. Yeah, this is obvious. The standard Heimerdinger Jayce experience, just as I said. Super obvious. Nothing new there. So we're gonna play the Valhyr Prophet and use the Glimpse Beyond.
What do you seek and what do you offer?
And hopefully draw into something good. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we're gonna defend and use the Glimpse Beyond.
This was your fate.
This is great. Now we got the Rond, which I can only assume will get Vengeanced. But again, it's fine. He did his thing. Oh wait, he can get Vengeance. Why? Right, he has 5 mana. That's great. So now we got the landmarks. If we choose to remove them, that's totally fine. Okay, so he does have removal now. We need to keep that in mind.
I help when I can.
Shut up when I can't.
I hate traffic.
But we did get a bit closer to Volibear level up, which is also huge. Dude, you don't have anything that deals 4 damage. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Wasted his entire mana for this. This is phenomenal. And again, this is why it's so important to ramp. Because your opponent, every single opponent just runs landmark removal right now. So he will cast the precast the Vengeance, I guess. Stormbringer doesn't really do anything. Then, so maybe... I guess we'll need to see. We need to wait and see what he does. Sky Splitter can save us from an Exbliterator, if he did get this. So if he doesn't have Vengeance or anything like that, that would actually be pretty great. What? He actually did... That's nuts, dude. That's actually nuts.
The winds of change blow bitter cold.
Okay. So I'm guessing we trade. Okay, actually, the Mad Lad actually did this.
I will see you fail.
Okay, so I assume he saved the Vengeance for the volley. So we're gonna just open attack, pretend we don't have a Volibear. Obviously, attacking with Volibear doesn't change anything because he would get Vengeance. Let's actually pass here. Yeah, that's probably the best option. Now let's actually play this one. Clearly is hiding a Heimerdinger there. But again, we don't want to show our Volibear. We don't want to show our hand. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. So we're gonna use the Vengeance now. And pass. Now I really need to drop Volibear at least once so I can get the Clash of Giants cheap. So this is kind of a good opportunity to do so. I mean, depends on what he's playing. Okay, so let's see what he does here. Passes back. That's great. Let's use the Volibear. Basically just completely fake the fact that, you know, we don't have, you know, we have a removal from the Heimerdinger and he gonna cast Vengeance. Okay. The important part is we got the Clash of Giants reduced. And also we get to kill. Pharaohs. Okay, so we got another Vengeance. Sure. So we're gonna, again, we're gonna open attack. Use Volibear after. I'm your man. Oh my god, the Shield Wonders is actually giga nuts.
Will be done.
Sure.
I failed you
So that's crazy. Yeah, we're using it. Yeah, we're using it 100%, my guy. That was insane top deck. Now his Heimerdinger is gone. Oh, he did not have a Heimerdinger. That's interesting. He only had another Pharaohs, which is actually really great. Even dealing with the Pharaohs is totally fine. So we have some pretty mean stuff. If he passes, we pass and attack. Of course, we're not gonna play into Ruination, because that would be really bad.
Tomorrow has never looked so good.
I kinda wish I had the Vengeance now.
I fight for a brighter tomorrow.
But sure. Let's pass. He can't do really anything.
Hey, show me that again.
Yeah, except this. 9, dude. Oh my god, that's huge. Okay, guess we'll have to cast a volley. I'll take 10 damage. There's nothing I can really do. But that's fine. So he needs to choose which one of these two is staying alive, I'm assuming, or not. Wait, that's interesting. Why did you do that? You let the Volibear live? What? Dude, that was a huge misplay. Why did you let the Volibear live? Oh my god, that's crazy. He actually let Volibear live. Dude, that's giga nuts. Why were you doing that? That's insane.
Replicating the power spike.
Okay. Yeah, literally everyone still dies, and I get to draw. Okay, so I just need to hope he doesn't have like some weird lethal. And we're gonna draw. And we're gonna cast another Volibear, sure. Oh my god, dude. That's crazy damage. Okay, so just need to pass the turn. Hopefully he doesn't have like 3 pings. That's literally all that I need to pray for. If you have elusive, that's again completely fine with me. I can harsh winds. But I just need to, you know, hope he doesn't have 3 pings. Oh my god, dude, don't tell me you're raged. Bro, that would be so sad. Heimerdinger. Okay, guess we'll pass. Kinda sucks I don't have the Soul Harvest. That could be a game ender. We do have an exact mana for the Clash of Giants into Harsh Wind, so that's also really great. Yeah, so we did have the Drain. So naturally, we're gonna respond with this. We do have the 5 mana. Right, and he doesn't have some sort of buff because it's PNZ and Shadow Isles. Ooh, the Citria, my guy. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, so again, no buffs. Attack whiffs. And that's just an open attack. Oh, no, no, GG, my dude. Oh, that's insane. Oh my god, perfect. 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 What a nice way to end the video. GG.